Well, hello everyone. So we are back in chapter 3 and we'll be playing through the story some more and it's the story, okay? So I believe every chapter is a different story. So I do like that. I do like that it's not just one story that continues. It is one story that continues, but it's stories within stories. So I do like that. But let's keep going and I don't know what these things are, but bird statues. I've been trying to keep an eye out for all the birds, but if I find them, I find them. I'm not just gonna keep stopping and going to look for them because it takes too much time. So yeah, so I think I have enough. Okay, I think where I'm at right now is that I should have around 12,000 gems, so I'll be able to do some pulls, and I'm gonna record that as its own video. But okay, let's see what this story is about.
Anyway, let's get started restoring this story, shall
we? Let's do it. Go. Enter the story. Okay. So let's listen to the story. I want to hear the story, guys. Okay. So here we go. Quiet. The Clockwork Man. Okay.
A mechanical soldier sleeps amidst the detritus of a castle storehouse. Time has no meaning here. A minute is as an age. Until the day he meets the boy. The exhausted boy can only mutter 3 simple words. Let me rest. Seeking to help, the man begins rooting around to prepare a makeshift bed. As he continues to dig, a discarded weapon suddenly activates.
So if I'm correct, when you first start the game, don't you encounter these two? So I definitely want to know more about this because we know where it ends up, but we never knew how it started. So this is good. And also, why that room? Like they just threw him in the closet, a store. What do they call it? Like a storage room? And why is he just sitting in there? That's a good question. But this is definitely a story I would like to hear, just because we did see not the beginning of it, but we did see a part of it, and we never knew why. So yeah, so let's just go through these fights. But I am enjoying this game. And I have not given it a review on Google Play yet, but I definitely will. I do need to do that. Okay, so let's head back to the story. Quiet.
The man manages to assemble a crude resting place from the storehouse junk. The boy wearily makes his way to the bed and manages a heartfelt thanks. After studying the man for a moment, he begins to ask him questions. The name the man gives is that of the first model of Clockwork soldiers. I was also a first once, says the boy. First in line to the throne, but no more. explains he was unable to carry out orders and discarded as defective. The boy responds that as his disease has grown worse, he too has been cast aside. "You and I are much alike," says the boy with a sad smile. Weary of talking, the boy finally falls asleep. The man simply sits, keeping the boy's peaceful expression in the corner of his eye.
Okay, then, so this is how they meet, and I guess this is how they form their friendship, their bond. So that's definitely good. I do want to learn more about that story.
Of a gun-wielding
So yeah,
mechanical soldier.
Soldier.
I suppose these are memories of when he first met the boy with the staff.
Sorry that my face is covering some of the words. I don't really know where to put my face at on the screen because there's so much going on. But let's continue.
Well then, let's head
And like
over
I
to the
said, if I
castle.
find birds, I find them. I'm just gonna auto run because I know last time I kept running and stopping and running and stopping, and it was just very time consuming. And it's now every time I look at the corner of my eye, I'm like, is that a bird? Is that a bird? But it's not a bird. It's not a bird. Okay, I don't know why I said bird so much, but okay. Now we're going into another fight. Yeah. So what are the? So she said those are bird cages. So my question is like, how come they're just lined up? Like, how come we're just not running into them? For me, it looks like they're just bases full of sand. Maybe.
Let's get started.
I don't know. But that's what I was forgetting to do is I've been forgetting to upgrade my team. Like I haven't leveled them anymore. Well, they've kind of been leveling themselves, but I do need to do that. I mean, it doesn't matter now because they're still flying through everything, like one shot and everything. But yeah, I definitely need to hook them up. And I still want to summon because I still want 2B and 9S. Okay. Oh no! I need to equip the dark weapon. Okay, I'm not gonna go back and redo that now. I'll probably finish this story and then like the whole chapter and then go back on by myself and do that. I can't leave that like that. That's gonna bother me. Anyways, oops. Wasn't me. She's on auto. It's all her. Okay, we're going into another fight. I just want to hurry and get to the story. I wish like it was more story, like then I understand, but
Found you.
it makes you just want to get to the story a lot faster. But yeah. So yeah. Well, this is going. Okay, so while they're farming and we're going through the story, I'm not gonna talk during cutscenes because I actually want to pay attention to the cutscenes. But one thing, I am gonna say some things that I have learned since playing the game. And one thing is gold currency, money. So you could get them from selling your 2-star weapons. Don't sell your 3 stars unless you have like rows and tons of 4 stars. But you could sell your 2-star weapons to get gold. Now, in case you did not know, there is a currency in the game, medals and rare medals. And you could get regular medals from 3-star and 2-star weapons and rare medals from 4-star weapons. So with those medals that you get from selling the weapons, you also get gold for selling them. So you get the gold and the medals. And there is an exchange shop for the medals.
The sand stopped.
And also, if you need gold, what you want to do is go under list and sell, and then click other, and then you'll have some coins. They're either bronze, silver, or gold coins, and you can sell these for a large amount of gold. And if you don't know how to get those bronze, silver, and gold medals, if you go to the NieR event that's going on right now and farm for those event tokens, you could actually exchange the event tokens for those coins that I'm saying that you could sell for money. So make sure you're farming the NieR event as much as possible. I am kind of focused on the story right now, which is bad because I need to be focusing on the event because the story's not going anywhere, but the event will. But yeah, so that's one way of how to get gold. If I learn more ways, I will definitely let you guys know. But as of right now, this is what I know. I know that I was struggling. I was struggling with gold because when I was leveling up my characters, I used all my gold. But I was just farm the story, just go through the story, farm the event. I never knew about the other currencies. And it is a new game, so there's gonna be stuff that you learn as you play. So it definitely is good that you have someone here to tell you about it. I mean, someone, you probably heard it already, you probably know it. I'm probably just late to the party, but hey, at least I'm here now, so the party could finally become fun. But another thing that I did learn is that character rank, not level, but character rank. And I might make a video later on. Wait.
The cold room burdens the boy, and his condition worsens. The man looks about and sees what appears to be a bottle of medicine. But upon taking it in hand and looking at the label, he realizes it is actually a weapon of poison gas.
Okay, so what I want to know is what's wrong with
Found
the boy?
you.
Like, what's his disease? Like, what is it? Because we know he has something. He's getting worse.
How annoying.
So, I do want to know how this plays out. Because they have a bond as if they've been together for a very long time. And maybe it's because he's a clockwork soldier and he's a robot. But wait.
The man continues to search for medicine that might aid the boy. It seems the storehouse expands beyond the junk pile pressed against the wall. He retrieves a bottle from the shelf and returns to the bed where the boy waits. The boy looks at the man's gift and chuckles. "Empty bottles won't cure me, I'm afraid," he says as the man stares at him blankly. "Still," says the boy. He suddenly stands, as if a thought has come to mind. The boy places a candle in the bottle, turning it into a small lamp. He then begins to sing in a small, quiet voice. By the power of his will does the hero draw his sword. To stop the mean advances of the darkness in the world. He will use this light to lead away the people from fear's horde. It is the song of a hero who challenges evil in order to save his people. The lamp flickers warmly as the man thinks. "Thank you," he says finally. Those words should not have existed in the man, and yet somehow they did. The boy's shocked stare slowly becomes a smile, bright enough to last a lifetime. In the corner of a frigid room, these two companions are comforted by the same warmth.
Okay, I am loving the bond between these two. It's really like strong, and I like that. So I think, okay, the last story, chapter 2 story, the one with the sisters, that one was really sad. This one I am liking a lot.
You're getting used to this by now.
Like, This is gonna be,
Wonderful.
I hope
Let's
nothing
keep it
bad
up.
happens to either one of them, but this is gonna be a good story. So yeah. So anyways, back to what I was saying. So a character's rank, not the level, but the rank. So you can level them up by taking them into the story and fighting with them, or you can use enhanced potions or whatever they're called, enhancement things, and level them up that way. But rank, here's the thing: when you take a character into a mission, their rank goes up, allowing them to get like extra stats, like enhanced stats, and you can only increase the rank by taking them into battle. And also, if you, so let's say you have a 3-star 2B and a 4-star 2B. They have the same rank. So if you're using the 4-star, I can't even speak. If you're using the 4-star 2B, and let's say for some reason you want to use the 3-star, the rank carries over. So take it as you may. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so ranks do carry over between the same character.
Found you.
2-star, 3-star, 4-star. Now, another thing is I did not know this, but I have said it in a past video. If you click on Mama 100 times,
How annoying.
you will get 3K gems in your mailbox. Now, it's not going to tell you how many times you clicked on her. You just got to click it until you get it. So make sure you do that, because that right there is a free pull. Okay, guys? But that, if once I learn more, I'll definitely come to you guys and tell you more. So just bear with me. We're in this battle together. I've been trying to manage this game along with War of the Vision and 7 Deadly Sins. And when I have farming to do in War of the Vision and then farming to do in here, it gets really hard to pick which one you want to farm. Because in War of the Vision right now, I'm trying to farm for gold, because gold is you can just farm it right now, unlimited, and it goes away tomorrow. But hey, I mean, I want to farm this, but I want to farm that. So I think after I'm done recording this, I'm gonna go farm some Final Fantasy, and then come back over here and farm this. Well, actually, no. I might actually throw skip tickets towards the gold in Final Fantasy. So then, I don't know how many skip tickets I have. I know I used like 200 yesterday, so I might have to do some farming today. But yeah, this is definitely a fun game, and you know when a game is fun if it pulls you away from your other games. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt. If you play Final Fantasy, then you should know. If you play 7 Deadly Sins, then you should know. A fun game will hold you really tight and won't let you go.
It's not here.
But we're coming up to another story part, so you know what that means. I will be going quiet because I want to listen. And I found a crow. See? Well, now I wonder how many of them I missed. But let's get into this story and learn more about these two, because that's what I really want to learn.
Soldiers' voices drift in from outside. The kingdom has once again declared war. The boy looks at the man and opens his heart. He once lacked the courage to stand against his father and had stayed complicit. But now he burns to stop the king and protect his people from the horrors of war. The passion in his eyes is evident. The man breaks through the door, and the boy follows after.
Dude, are you serious? That's
You
his
should
father?
leave
So
before I
his father
change my
legit
mind.
just threw him to the side because of a disease that he has and basically made it seem like he doesn't matter? Are you
What,
serious?
more?
Like, I hope something happens to that dude, to that father. He is a bad king, and you could already tell he's a bad king because of what's going on. He's waging war on people, taking them and turning them into experiments, and then he throws his kid to the side as if his kid is just like shh.
As a divine light shines behind him, the king glares down at the two interlopers. In a bold voice, the boy shouts up at the king. By my name as the firstborn, I propose this war be ended. In that moment, he is just like the hero of his song. With a sneer, the king looks to the clockwork soldier and says, the man freezes, but he cannot disobey his master, for that is how he was programmed. With a shaking hand, he readies his gun.
He better not shoot this boy. Well, actually, we know he's not gonna shoot, but I don't know which one of these to pick. Does one of them give me the wrong answer? I don't know. Let's look. They're spelled differently, so maybe I don't. Yeah, they're spelled differently as you can see. So maybe let's go for the one on the left. It looks.
The boy
It looks like
stares
it might
straight
be
at the
right. I don't know
man
if there's
from
a
the
right or
end of the
wrong answer
barrel.
in here, but shh.
Unable to resist his orders, the man's finger hovers over the trigger. In a final, desperate move, the man shuts down his own motor circuits. His finger lets go of the trigger, and he falls to his knees before the boy. It is the first time he has resisted orders of his own volition, all to save the boy. With an animalistic cry, the king rises up before the pair.
You can already tell what kind of king he is. The fact that he's willing to have the clockwork soldier kill his son because his son disagrees with what he do. Because of what he's doing, you can already tell what kind of king he is. I do not like him, and I am so happy that that clockwork soldier was actually able to go against him because
The king's roar brings soldiers running as he demands they tear the traitors apart. The man seizes the boy's hand, and they begin to run from the castle. For the first time in his existence, the man finally has a will of his own.
Okay, honestly, I thought that the sister one would be my favorite story, but I am liking this story. Why? Because, first of all, the king is an asshole. Second of all, the fact that this kid and then the clockworker actually created a bond with each other with only knowing, I don't even know how long they were in that room. Who knows? But they created a bond, and this clockworker, he's designed to not disobey. And he was actually able to disobey, which is always good. He needed to disobey. But yeah, I'm really liking this one. I'm sad that it's going to be ending soon. Like, it's because once you get into the story, you wish like there was more of it just because you like that story so much.
Why is there a person in a place like this?
Excuse me. I've been waiting here for a really long time. But my mommy still has... I miss my...
I'm sorry. Mama can't help you. Let's be off.
I got another bird, guys. I got another bird. But here's the thing. So there's other he was a child, which means that he was there for a very long time and his mom never showed up. His mama never showed up. So I'm guessing he was trapped there because she didn't show up. So that means that it's not just us in here. That means that there are other children going through this and trying to like repair stories at the same time we are. So that's weird and good to know. So what I want to know is about like I don't know. That's something that we're definitely gonna have to figure out, like learn more about. It's weird because I wonder. Obviously he's old and we're young, so he must have been there for like maybe 30, 40 years. But how could he survive? What is he eating? Where is he going to the bathroom? What is he doing? Good questions, right? Right. But I think we are coming towards the end of the story. So I don't really know. I have mixed feelings about this story. And also like I have a lot more questions. And why are these everywhere?
I feel
and I don't know if y'all saw it earlier, but Mama actually got mad at me for breaking these earlier. And I only broke like 2. Well, actually it wasn't me, it's because she was on auto. But yeah, but coming towards the end, I found what, two birds? 2 or 3 birds? I don't know. I'll go back and get them eventually, but we're gonna head into another auto. I really need to fix up my team, but I do have mixed feelings about this story. Like, I am confused now, because now we know that it's just not us on here. There are other kids doing the same thing we're doing, which means that there's more than one mama. And are the mamas like assigned to the kids? Because his never showed up. So it's weird. I don't know. It's something that we're gonna have to get through more of the story to figure this out. But yeah, this story right here with the kid and the clockwork soldier, I'm loving this story. I hope he actually defeats the king and takes over and stuff, because that king is a little booty. Okay, so we're finishing up this battle. Let's run up these stairs as fast as we can so we can get back to the story. So I'm really interested in finding out. I just wish they don't end so quickly. They feel like they end. You do more fighting than you do the story, and it sucks because like I really wanted more of the story. But let's go up these stairs. I'm keeping my eye out for birds, but I'm not gonna stop like I usually do for birds. But I think I don't know. I'm probably missing like 1 or 2. Well, here we go. Let's hop into this.
This is the last part of the mechanical soldier's story. Let's see how the memory ends, shall we?
The escapees arrive at the town outside the castle and find people in a panic over the impending war.
So they ran away from the castle, and now we get to see the village and how
You should leave
the
before I
villagers
change
feel
my
about the war,
mind.
and obviously they don't like it. So yeah, now we see what's going on, and So they can't stand up to the king right now. A, because they're both weak, and he's a little kid. He's sick. He could barely stand, as you can see. And they have soldiers coming after him. So yeah, well, we know how it ends. We know for a fact they get away because we saw that they were going through like some town and stuff.
My thanks.
So we know they get away, but we don't know what happens from now until then. So hopefully they could fill us in a lot more up to where we saw. Shh.
Somehow, the two managed to escape beyond the borders of the kingdom. Looking back on their former home, they each make an oath. The boy swears to travel the nation as its prince and bring an end to the war, while the man promises to guard the prince until his dying moment. Together, they will sever the marionette strings the kingdom has bound them to. With determination in their hearts, they take their first steps into the future.
Okay then, so yeah. I do like this story a lot. So basically they both have a goal now. His goal is to bring peace and end the war.
They both fought
On his journey in the Clockwork Tower. Clockwork Tower? What?
That must
The
be
Clockwork
how their memories were
Soldier.
intertwined.
His goal is to protect that child until the child dies or is no more. So that's definitely a good. I do like that. So now we know they just go on a journey, traveling and stuff, and then, well, I wish that story continues because what we saw leaves them in like a place of like what happens next.
Of all
But
emotions, I believe this one
yeah,
might be
so
especially human.
we are done with
It is
chapter
a
3.
heart that fills in the blanks of a vague future.
Huh?
Well, do you feel anything different?
I'm gonna say yes, because I do feel different. This story did make me feel. I felt two type of ways with this story. I felt happy for the two, and then I was really upset with the king because the king could kick rocks. Screw him, and let's move on. Okay, so we finished chapter 3. I will be back tomorrow with chapter 4, so make sure you tune in for that one. And I will be leveling up my team. I want to check on their rank, but if you guys want me to, I could make a video about tips and things that I have learned in this game. So if you want me to make a video about that, you can leave a comment down below and I'll make sure to get to that. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the story, and I will see you guys in the next one. But I will be going back and getting these things that I missed. And see, I did miss a crow, but you can't see it because I'm in the way. But once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!